What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Gameday Wit Trei, man. This your man Trey, man. That's my homeboy Face.
What's that in the world?
Hey, man. I know he got a little distortion right now, but hopefully that will clear up soon. Anyway, man, let's get into this game, dog. First and foremost, all right, was that the luck of the Irish the other night, or was that a heat check?
Hey, it is what it is. Hey, they already told you when they change it from sports, the sports entertainment, as long as y'all being entertained, you better was it an entertaining game? That's all they want to know. Were y'all entertained by that game? Down to the wire, win by a tip in. Tonight they gonna blow them out, man.
So you think tonight they're gonna blow them out?
It's
Like
gonna
that's
be a blowout in
like you
Boston.
going out there like that right now in the beginning of this, you already jumping out there saying that the Celtics finna blow Miami out tonight. That's how you feel.
It's gonna be a blowout in Boston.
Oh Lord.
See, the reason why it's going to be a blowout because they got to start getting the talks going about how it's going to happen in the next year. You feel what I'm saying? If they don't win convincingly tonight, then it's going to be that question: Are they really supposed to be there? So they got to beat Miami in a fashion tonight to make all the doubt go away. So in order for them to even build up the next series, they have to do something spectacular tonight at home.
Hold on. So 1 second, face. What you're saying right now is for them to do what they've already done, plus win tonight, would not be spectacular. Remember, this is the team that
Oh yeah, they want.
365 days ago, a whole year ago, was playing the same team and only beat Miami by a last second bucket that Jimmy Buckets really shouldn't have came down, shot that three. He should have came and did the layup so they would have went to overtime. Instead, he shot the three and they lost. And the Celtics went on to the finals, man. Then we look 2 years ago. All right. 3 years ago, I'm sorry, in the bubble. All right. You look at exactly what happened there. The same style situation. That's how Miami ended up beating Boston. Like these cats have played each other a lot of times. Yes, Jimmy Butler is probably his legs are probably dead. If you look at how he played last game, he shot 5 for 21. Three of those shots he made in the fourth quarter. Okay, he still ended up with a decent amount of points, but he shot 5 for 21. All right, the rest of the team and ancillary parts outside of Duncan Robinson really didn't show up like that for the man. I mean, they played, but in my eyes, they didn't show up in the way or manner that he would need them to show up. Uh,
But you
as a
gotta
team,
understand.
as a team, if you just look at what they shot last game, man, they're not going to shoot
Well,
30%, 39%, 35% from the field all the time. Like as a team, they shot 35% from the field and 40%
okay,
from three. That
okay,
would never
okay,
happen, man.
okay. Now I don't mean to cut you off, right? But let's just be real about the situation.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? The type of players these are players you really can't expect them to play certain so big in these big games because they haven't been there. A lot of these players is playing right now haven't been in all these different big games. The other he played Boston but these was big time players on these teams when they was locking up with Boston like that. Jimmy Buckets, he done wore himself out. You know, when you gotta be a workhorse. How long can you go? Like for real, like think about that. How long can Jimmy Buckets carry this team? He carried them a long way, and the other players responded well in the times when they needed to respond. But it's like this. It's like man, these dudes are undrafted players. So in these big games, how do you expect them to respond? That's
So
why I say Boston had an
basically, what you're
advantage.
saying is it's time for Pat Riley to go ahead and go start building something around Jimmy Buckets. You got to go get something else. You got to bring something else down there. You
Or
squeeze
or
all the
or
juice from the lemon right now down there.
he he just need a piece or two. I'm gonna
That's
be
what.
honest with you. He just need a piece or two because these guys are playing right now. They're getting that type of experience, but they're getting it live action. So by the time they soak it all in and be able to like build off of it, it might be too late. So by them getting that type of experience now, it's like big players play big in big games. So if you don't have these type of players available, and you asking these players to play big, which they have been, I ain't gonna take nothing from the Heat players because they played up to the moment. They just lost by a tip in last game, but it's just like the expectation is a little different for me because of the talent level to me is a little different. So that's why I'm saying that Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they done been in the playoffs. They done been in scrimmages. You feel what I'm saying? Jimmy Bucket done been there. You know what I'm saying? But the guys around him, when you need these guys, when this live fire going off, you have to have people, and a lot of them have responded well. But it's just, I don't feel like they have enough. You know what I mean? To really actually expect them to come out and dominate Boston like they have. They was. They did that. Well, when you're in a series with these people, and then they know how to tweak and figure out mismatches and things that you like to do, as they start looking at your tape over and over. So now, I feel like they don't figured it out. I feel
I
like
mean,
Boston figured it out.
we kind of saw that in Game Four. Remember, the reason that Boston said that they came out and did what they did in Game Four is because they said they came together as a team, not with the coach. They came together as a team, the leaders of the team, and watched some video, looked at what was going on, and changed their strategy and outlook for Game Four. Okay, and that's what started the trajectory for them to get to the point that they're at today. All right, where they're at a Game 7 in their own stadium. All right, they slept in their own beds last night, and they got an opportunity to go back to the NBA Finals. This time to play against the Denver Nuggets. All right, so with the spread being, it started at 8, -8, and it went all the way down to 7 right now. So it's Boston -7, and the over under is like 203, something like that. What you feeling, man?
I feel like it's gonna be a blowout in Boston. I
If
feel
you,
like this. You got to look at this. Look at this here. Now, I don't know. I ain't been watching closely, but if I'm the coach of the Boston Celtics, I'm gonna simply say we will not allow Jimmy Buckets to beat us. He's not going. So guess what? I'm gonna double him every time, double triple. I want to see can he facilitate and make the right passes, and if these players gonna make these shots. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna let Jimmy get comfortable and playing 1-on-1. No, we're gonna double team Jimmy and see if he make the right passes and see if these dudes that ain't been drafted, see if they can make some shots. That's the only way. You know what I mean? I would never let him get loose on me. If you the only player that I really have to worry about, I'm not gonna
Face,
let you beat me.
that plan sounds good, and a lot of teams have tried that against Jimmy Buckets, but that's not what's going to beat the Miami Heat tonight. All right, the only way to actually beat the Miami Heat, because Jimmy Buckets is going to get what Jimmy Buckets gets. Okay, whether that be 28 points or that be 40 points. All right, he's going to get what he's going to get. And
Closer to
stopping
28.
the second and third player, you can let that. You can let him get 40, and they still would lose. They still have lost with him getting 40. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, who's the second and third player now? As of late, it's been Duncan Robinson. He's been showing up every game. I give him the consistency uh, in this series, but there really hasn't been anybody else being consistent. Bam Adebayo has been far from consistent. He hasn't been the dominating player he was in the beginning of this series. He was in the paint, and he was he had a good inside out game going in the beginning of the series with Butler. That's not happening anymore. All right, he's reverted back to the Bam Adebayo that we all know and love down here in Florida. So I'm not talking bad about the man, but that's just what it is. He's not playing like Kentucky Bam Adebayo right now. So at the end of the day, I gotta agree with you. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a blowout though. I mean, if I was gonna take Boston, it would be money line Boston. As far as over under is concerned, if you if you're thinking it's gonna be a blowout, then you're thinking that Boston's gonna cause a lot of turnovers. Last time that it was a blowout, or what you would consider a blowout in Boston, that was in Game 5. The score was 110-97. Boston had 10 turnovers and Miami had 16 turnovers. Okay, now the difference of those 6 turnovers is anywhere between 12 and 18 points. So you can do the math on that. We all know what happened that game. What you're saying is there's going to be another game like that. They're going to be turning the rock over like that in a Game 7 situation with Jimmy Buckets out there and Eric Spoelstra as the coach, one of the greatest coaches of our time right now. You're saying that he's going to allow them to get ran out the stadium.
For yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
exactly what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying, but Eric Spoelstra can't get out there and shoot no jump shot. You got Kyle Lowry, you got Bama Bayou, and you got what's the other dude's name? Hold on. That was a little while. But
Max
between
Strus,
them,
Gabe Vincent, Max Strus.
Gabe Vincent ain't gonna turn the ball over that much.
I know.
He ain't gonna turn the ball over
Duncan
that
Robinson
much.
ain't gonna turn it over. You know what I mean?
Kyle Lowry turn it over.
Kyle Lowry gonna turn it over. He turn over.
Bama Bayou will turn it over.
Bama,
You got Kyle Lowry. He like to travel. He like to do all kind of. They foul at the wrong time sometimes. It's like I don't know, man. I just feel like in order for them to get the money out the next series, it's gonna take a team like Boston. You got to have a marquee matchup somewhere, and Jimmy Buckets don't match up with Joker. Jimmy Buckets don't. You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel like in order for them to get the most money out the situation, it's gonna be Boston, and that's really why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's like a money thing, and who else really? Because how can Miami match up with Denver? What
a lot of
big man you
times
gonna
when
have?
a lot of
Bama
times when
Bayou
we
cannot guard Joker
a
at
lot of
all.
times when we talk money, we talking analytics. And right now, the analytics even tell you that Boston's supposed to have already won this series. What's happening before your eyes is exactly what the numbers say is supposed to have been happening. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I agree with you, brother. I'm not gonna take that
So
7 points, though. I'm not giving up
really, then
seven
I
points.
look at a rebound differential as well because look, if Boston keeps them on the offensive rebound, they don't have a chance really because Boston are out rebounding them the whole series. So if Boston take care of the ball and out rebound them, it's gonna be even without the turnovers, it's gonna be that gives Boston the edge to me. You know what I mean? All they have to do is they can't turn the ball over. If they turn the ball over, then you'll have trouble in your town. But the way I'm looking at it, the way I see it, Boston blowout in Boston.
All right. Well, y'all heard it here first, man. That's my homeboy Face. This your homeboy Trey. Happy Memorial Day. We out. Peace.